Yeah.
Yep. Tried it on 2S. That's a little tiny pack I put in there. See that thing? That's what the grasshoppers do. There we go. Hey guys, welcome back to rccar. So if any of you guys have a grasshopper and you're tired of the battery tray popping off on you when you go over a jump, well, I've got a solution for you. So the mod I'm going to go over with you guys real quick is what they call the servo horn mod. And basically you're going to take a servo horn and you're going to use it as a kind of as a bracket for the battery tray. It just prevents that battery tray from popping out when you go over bumps. Why do these trays come off? When I put this battery tray on there, it seems really sturdy. It clicks in there, and it's you know, sometimes they're even hard to get off of there. This is a nickel metal hydride battery, and they're pretty heavy. And so when that battery's sitting in there and you're going over jumps, it's the back end of that's popping up and down like that, and it'll just pop that tray right off of there. This is an old modification. Guys used to do this in the 80s all the time. Now, if you're running this on a flat surface like asphalt, you're not really going to have a problem. When you're running this over jumps or even sometimes in the gravel or something like that, these trays will come off, and it seems like once they start coming off, the problem just gets worse. We're going to go ahead and put this on the bottom of the chassis of the Grasshopper and use this as kind of a catch for the tray. I mean, I've got a ton of these, and I've probably got more somewhere else, but you use your cutters to cut 2 of these horns off of here. Go ahead and take a file or some sandpaper, and I kind of made mine look a little bit better than just a sharp edge on there. So just use some sandpaper and clean that up a little bit. Get yourself a longer screw and use that in there. And you're probably going to have to sand some of this down on the bottom. I had to sand mine down. It was sitting up a little bit high on a battery tray. It really wasn't making contact with it. So I made it just sit just low enough where it would make contact with this, but it wasn't so tight that it was rubbing every time. Basically a little bit of pressure until it snapped in there, and then there's no pressure on that screw. Put a little bit of oil or something on there, a little bit of lube on that, just helps this move. So when I store that, I'm going to make sure that I'm storing it in the non-engaged position. With this on there, you kind of snap that in place, and it keeps that battery tray from popping out this way. The suspension on this doesn't flex enough to where that's going to hit the ground or anything when you're running it. So that as long as that doesn't hit a rock or anything, that should stay put, and it should hold your battery tray in place. Inside of here, I'm kind of tired of running these nickel metal hydrides. This one here is older, and it doesn't hold much of a charge anymore, and it's real heavy. I've got these smaller soft packs for my Armagrom, and so they fit in here really nice. I did use some foam just to kind of brace it a little bit so that battery's not bouncing around. It's going to have a lot more power with these LiPo batteries. This is basically like running a 7-cell battery back in the day, because it's going to put about 8.4 volts, where this only puts out about 7.2. And this is quite a bit lighter than this, so it's going to make this Grasshopper move out pretty quick. All right, guys, that's going to end my video here. So please leave a comment below if you've done this before and you've done something a little bit different, or what your experience is with this modification. But please like the video, please subscribe, and please tune back in. Thanks for watching. Gotta love the bump steer on a Grasshopper. That is bad, but you know what? That's what makes the cars fun to drive.